Hey guys, I apologize for not being able to be there with you on this first day of class for the summer. Unfortunately, I'm out of town, but I will definitely be back on Wednesday, and I appreciate Mr. Hempelman being with you there to uh, cover the first couple of days lessons with you. I did want to go over a couple things that you'll need to know about the course. First of all, as you can see, my name is Andy Rosen. I will formally introduce myself when I see you guys in a couple days. My website there is rosenmath.com, and we will be uh, taking a look at that in just a second here on this video. And then also, if you are interested in crashing the course, Mr. Hempelman should have a sign-in sheet with everybody who's enrolled. If there's anybody on a wait list, there will also be a list of people on the wait list. Please sign in if you're on the wait list as well. And finally, if you're not on either of those lists, please put your name down in one of the blank lines, and that'll give me an idea of who is here, who's interested in crashing the course, and so on. And then when I return on Wednesday, that's the first thing we will talk about. So let's take a look at the website. Like I say, it's going to be a lot of important stuff is going to be there. So let's go ahead and see what that looks like. So here's my website and a lot of information. Now, I will tell you, and again, I'll introduce myself on Wednesday. I'm a full-time high school math teacher. I teach at Carlsbad High School. And so if you want to click around on these, you're welcome to take a look. The email address, certainly there is the best way to get a hold of me, and you'll see another piece of information on that in a second. What I want to draw your attention to is here under Palomar College, you can see Math 60, and then here it says Math Excel, and we'll talk about that in a minute. If you click on Math 60, and I really recommend that when you get home you bookmark this, because this is going to be really useful for you. For every day that we're meeting, I have listed here what sections we're covering, and now normally I would say what homework we have here, but as we'll discuss in just a second, we're doing homework a little differently in this class than maybe some of your other classes. Um, each of these, in fact, you know what, let's take a look at the syllabus first. So if you click on introduction, you'll get the syllabus. Now the syllabus, there are no printed copies. It's up to you to go to the website, print it out for yourself. All the information is here, my phone number. I will tell you, I don't generally check this extension. There's no phone attached to it, it's just a voicemail. The best way to get a hold of me is email. And I will be checking my email while I'm out of town. Probably not immediately, but if you need to email me, you can. Otherwise, if it can wait until Wednesday, that's probably best. Materials, we will be using graphing calculators for part of this course and for some of the tests, so you will need a graphing calculator. Let's see, the course website. So let's go back to the course website for just a second. The course website, so as it says here, because all lessons are done in PowerPoint, they will be posted on the website, rosenmath.com. They are especially helpful if you have to be absent for some reason, or if you wish to review the lesson at home. If you don't have PowerPoint on your computer, the site also has a link for a free PowerPoint viewer. There's even a Mac version. And then the lessons are also available in PDF format prior to class. So if we'll go back for a second here, here's again the website, Math 60. For the first 2 days, there are no links because I'm not sure what Mr. Hempelman is going to be working with you on for those. But starting on June 19th, this is the first day that I'll be back. If you click on this link, you will see a handout. All of my lessons are on PowerPoints. You can go to this web page, download or print this handout, and then this is exactly what I'll be covering on the day for this lesson. So you can print these out, bring them with you. You can take your notes right on these sheets. So you don't need to be scrambling to write everything down. So that's definitely useful. And the other nice thing is, because it's on PowerPoint, you can see there's a big blank space on this slide. I will be writing on the slides, saving my writing, and then I will save all of those and put those on my website. So after June 19th, this link will no longer be the handout. It will be replaced with a PowerPoint that is the lesson. So if you're absent or you need to go back and review something, you can go back and see exactly what the lesson was that you missed. Back to the syllabus here. Math Excel. Okay. This class is a little different, as I mentioned, because there will not be a course textbook. You do not need to buy a textbook for this course. Instead, we're going to be using Math Excel. It is a website there is a cost to access it. It's a $50 cost. And then once you've paid for access for this course, you can enroll in the class. If you scroll down to the third page, there's all the information. Again, if you can't read this on the screen, it's okay, because you can go to my website and download this for yourself from today's lesson. All the information you need to know about enrolling in the class is on here. Make sure you sign up. This is not optional. This is mandatory. All homework is going to come from MathXL. You can see from each day, you can see what sections we're covering and do the homework for that section. On the for each day, you can see that the homework to be completed on MathXL, it says quiz covering these sections. There's a quiz that's created on these sections on MathXL. You are expected to take this quiz. It is only available up until the beginning of the following class. So for example, today you guys are here, you're going to be discussing sections 1.1 through 1.4. Tonight, your homework is to do the quiz on these 4 sections. And that quiz, you can retake the quiz as many times as you want. That is entirely up to you. But that quiz must be completed before 1 o'clock tomorrow, because 1 o'clock tomorrow is the next class, and you're going to be starting the next section. You are allowed to retake the quizzes. You are allowed to do the homework as much as you want. The homework will always be available to you, but the quizzes close at 1 o'clock the following class, which means that they need to be completed prior to the following class. All of those quizzes are mandatory. That is part of your grade. And in fact, if we go back to the syllabus, I believe it says for the quizzes, it says here under MathXL that the quizzes are going to be worth 100-point exams. So your overall class grade, 100 of those points is going to be the percent that you got for those quizzes on MathXL. In addition to all that online component, there will also be in-class exams. There are going to be 4 class exams throughout the course. Each of these exams will also be 100 points. And then because I don't do makeup exams, I do allow you to drop your lowest exam score. So if you're ever absent, then you would get a 0 for that exam, but then you have the option, if you're ever absent on a test day, you will get a 0 for that exam, but then you'll have the option, you'll be allowed to drop that exam. And then the final exam is being given on July 29th, that is a Monday, and you are not allowed to drop that. And the final is also 100 points. Various information here about the grading scale, participation and attendance are not part of your grade. However, students who regularly attend class and participate in class discussions will find that they understand the course material more fully. This is especially true during the summer session, where classes are longer and move at a faster pace. So this is a fast class. We're going to be going quickly, and so you want to make sure that you are keeping track of everything, staying up to date on everything, taking the quizzes, doing the homework, and definitely ask questions. Inappropriate behavior such as cheating or excessive or disruptive behavior may result in my discretion at a student being dropped and/or a grade of F being recorded for the course. That's never come up, but I need to put it in there just so you know that. There's some study tips. Again, I strongly recommend you go to my website today, download the syllabus so you can read through that. And then also as part of the syllabus is our schedule of what we will be doing every day, what the quizzes are. But again, all the same information can be found on my website, rosenmath.com, just by clicking on Math 60. There's a lot of information here. This part right here, this section 1.1 through 1.4, will be a link to this video. So if you need to rewatch it, you can do that. If you have any questions, again, please feel free to email me. And again, I apologize for not being there with you today, but I look forward to meeting you all in 2 days.